Yeah, I couldn't resist it. I got some of the figures from the new Marvel Legends Wave 4, or otherwise known as Wave 1 for 2013. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ultimate Captain America. This is a series that I was like debating on picking up because just of how crappy the figures looked. I mean, I know a lot of you Marvel Legend fans, are happy with the legends that have been coming out, but honestly, this series has been pretty weak. As far as the figures look, I haven't opened them up, but I'm judging right now as far as they look in packaging. Last series or last wave or whatever was all just a bunch of repaints, and the figures weren't that great. I liked the Return of Legends Wave 1 and 2. I thought that was a solid set or solid series. But 3 and 4, it seems like Hasbro just got kind of lazy. I'm not hating on these legends, so don't get all upset. But I don't know. It's just this is a wave that I came across like so many times at Frank and Sons, and I just passed on them. And then finally, I ended up picking up the Cap and Archangel and the Red She-Hulk. So I'll be doing reviews on those. Now, looking at the packaging here on this figure, we got some nice artwork. I mean, that's a plus side to get a nice little artwork there of Ultimate Cap. You can see right there is the Hit Monkey series. Don't really care too much for that Build-A-Figure. It's pretty much the same packaging as what we've seen before. We got the panel right here with all the different characters. You can see that. Here's Cap. He's got his shield. Looks like that's the only accessories we get. We'll turn this bad boy around. We got some nice artwork, man. This is some good artwork, though. Got a nice some nice little picture of a Cap right there, and of course the Hit Monkey series. Now this one doesn't show the other figures in the wave. I didn't notice that. Yeah, right there it says Ultimate Captain America. America's first super soldier battles evil wherever it arises. So that's the packaging on this figure. What we're going to do is take a quick break, and we're going to take Ultimate Cap outside of the packaging, and we'll see what he's all about. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, so here we have Mr. Ultimate Captain America outside of the packaging. It's not a bad figure. It's not a bad figure at all. It's actually a pretty good figure. Only problem I have is just, there's little things that I really don't like about the figure, but other than that, I'll get to that in a second. It's a pretty good figure. I'm not going to knock that. Let's look at the accessory he does come with. Is obviously his shield. It's got like this glossy paint to it. It's a little different. I think it's a little different compared to the one that we got. Let's see here. I have the Steve Rogers. The one on the right is the one from Steve Rogers from Marvel Legends Series 1. It's the same shield. The paint is a little different, though. I don't know if you can pick that up, but the paint is a little different. Just slightly different. But that's the one that came with Steve Rogers. So this is the shield. It's pretty much the same as the other one. It's got this thing where you can flip it and you can peg it onto the figure's back. It's got the peg hole there. And you can snap it on, however you want to display your figure, or you can clip it onto his wrist there. And he holds it well. Also, he doesn't come with any Build-A-Figure piece for Hit Monkey, so he doesn't come with any of the pieces. Now, getting a close look at Captain America. He's got the A. He doesn't have any stars on the shoulder. So, they failed to do that again. Nah, not a big issue, though. I do like the head sculpt. I think the head sculpt's pretty cool. He does resemble, he's got that big chin. He does resemble the Steve Rogers from Series 1 of Return of Marvel Legends. If you can make that out. It looks like, he's got the same, it's kind of like the same head sculpt. And I've seen people swap heads, so I'll go ahead and do that in a second. He's got that dimple right there in his chin as well, so that's pretty cool. Can make out the ears and anything. I don't have any paint problems with my figure that I noticed. Another difference is is the little vest he has here with all the little pouches. You got the little buttons there, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Looks like it's a separate piece. It's not molded on, so I'm pretty sure you can remove this. I'm not gonna try because it looks like it'd be a hassle to put back on, but it's got a nice paint job to it. Right here is his other belt, which isn't molded as well. It's a separate piece. It's not. I think they could have used a little more detail on these, but not a big deal. Here's a knife. Wish it was removable, but it isn't. That's like a soft, material. Looks like this could be like some grenades or something. There's the other pouches that he's got going on there. So that's that. If you guys want to see the upper body with the stars and stripes. Doesn't look like there's anything in the back. The legs, he's got some gray pants. And he's got the red boots. There's the bottom of them. He's got peg holes. So that's pretty nice. You can see the laces. Just the only problem is that I have with Hasbro doing this. I wish they would just put a little more detail in some of their figures. He's got a gray stripe, or he's got a gray inner part right there of the arm on the upper bicep. And then he's got the white, and then he has the red gloves, of course. This one is a closed fist. This one's kind of open, and he has a holster here. This is the problem I have with this figure. He has a holster with a gun. The damn gun is not removable. I don't understand why they couldn't just give us a gun. You know what I mean? He looks like in his hand he can hold a gun, but they didn't give us a gun here. I really don't understand why Hasbro didn't just give us a removable gun. It just doesn't make any sense. But that's that. But overall, this is a pretty nice looking figure. I am pleased with this. Let's go over the articulation really quick. So, in the way of Ultimate Cap's articulation, the head does go up and down. Goes up pretty good. Goes down pretty far. Rotates side to side. Arms go in and out, forward and back. He's got like a little swivel there in the upper arm. Double jointed elbows. Rotation at the wrist. He rotates at the waist. He's got a little ab crunch. Legs do go in and out. They kind of go forward and back. He's got rotation in the upper leg, double jointed knees, lower leg rotation. Foot goes up and down. He's got those ankle rockers. That's always good. And looks like that's pretty much it for articulation. It's got, it's pretty standard Hasbro articulation. I do like the head sculpt. Now what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and swap heads and see how this cap's going to look with the Steve Rogers head. So we'll take that off. Alright. And we'll plug in Steve Rogers' head here. Alright. Snap that in. And it actually looks pretty good. It fits the... One of my legs is warped on this guy. He looks pretty good. It fits pretty well. It looks to be somewhat of like the same size head, but it works pretty good. So if you were to get it like another one of these Ultimate Caps, you can display him with the one of your Steve Rogers heads. I mean, if you have the variant, So I'll pop that back off, plug that in, and this is Steve Rogers' gun from the Return of Marvel Legends. I want to see how this will fit in his hand. Doesn't really hold it too well, but you can display. You can display this figure with a Steve Rogers gun, and plug in his shield. So that'll kind of work. You can do that. But another thing too, guys, for you guys who like using the weapons and stuff, if you guys ever check out NECA figures like Resident Evil or Terminator, for example, they got a lot of they come with a lot of weapons, and I tried fitting some of their guns and rifles and stuff, machine guns, with the Marvel Legends, and it actually works pretty good. So that's a little idea for you guys. if you guys don't already know. But this is a pretty good figure. If I had to rate this guy on a 1 to 10, I'd give him about, I'd give him a good, like, I'd give him a 6.5, which isn't bad. He's a pretty cool figure. He could have been a little better, but he's cool. Wish they would have given us a removable gun. I wish he could have gotten the stars on the shoulders and a little more detail here and there, and I think it would have been a solid figure, but overall it's pretty decent, pretty good figure. Let's do a little bit of comparison. So what you're looking at here is the different Captain Americas that we've received from Marvel Legends. I don't have the variants up here, but you can see there's the recent one we got, the Captain America. There's a Steve Rogers, you can see here. These are Hasbro. This is another, this is like the classic Captain America we got. I think this is, I forgot what series this guy was in. I don't know if it was in the Brood series. I think it was the Brood series. Here's the best Captain America right here, the face-off Captain America. I do have the variant to that one. And there's the Ultimate Captain America, which I also do have the variant to, but I have it mint on card. And you can see this one does have the star on the shoulders, this Ultimate Cap here. And I do have the variant to this one as well. But this is Captain America through the years of Marvel Legends. You can see these three are Hasbro. And these three, actually, those three are Hasbro. These two are Toy Biz. So you can see obviously there's a big difference. But, you know, of course we're not going to get figures like that anymore. So we can't really complain. But I just wish they'd just do, I don't know, just do a little bit of a better job. But either way, this is a pretty cool figure. Do I recommend it? If you're a Captain America fan, yeah, I do recommend you guys pick this up. Otherwise, he's passable. But yeah, that's it, guys. Stay tuned. Got a couple more figures to review from the new Marvel Legends Series 3, the Hit Monkey series. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hope it was helpful. And we'll see you guys later. Take care.